Back again. Guess who's back?
Jumping on the computer.
Tell a friend. It is. I haven't spot my
Found a disgusting car.
Yeah. So.
What more do you want on Saturday night?
Pretty fucking much in it, yeah. Have you thought of a new roll intro yet?
No.
Well, that's depressing, isn't it? Right. If I literally nearly had a breakdown last time, your own missus told you what the fuck.
She told me that she was going to kick me out of the house, so
good.
That'd be fun.
I'm proud of her. So when you watch this, Cherie, well done. Give him a slap. I haven't told Fee, because if I told fucking Fee, mate, she would just genuinely slap you. Like, you walk in here and go flying out.
It's funny, isn't it?
It is funny, right, mate? And that's why it's all humour and love and good stuff, I think.
Right. Do you want to show that disgusting car then?
I do actually, yeah. So for people who have watched the last episode, you'll have known the beautiful car. In fact, let's just refresh our memories.
If you watched the average viewer time, you might have actually got to it. So.
Basically, they watch me, and I'm that fucking annoying that they can't get past me.
Yeah, they just get bored.
And then, they just get bored.
Miss out on all my interesting stuff.
If that's what...
I had memes and funny stuff again, and just missing out.
Just bastards, aren't they? So anyway, for those of you who remember, the lovely new Team RallyX Racing Rallycross car for next year, based off the R5 Mella Elliott Motorsports Proton Iriz. You want to see what this looks like? Standard, without wonderful arches and nice paint. What the fuck is that? That is hideous. Right. What I can't get...
coloured as well.
Yeah, it's fitting. How the hell was somebody to look at that and go, you know what I'm going to do with that? I'm going to make a rally and rallycross car and it's going to look sick.
Because it's light and small. Hang on. That were made in 2014. I've never seen one of them in my life.
There's a reason you've never seen one. I mean, don't get me wrong. In all fairness, would you even recognise it? Would you even notice it?
No, but if you were going to go and buy a small car like that, you wouldn't go and buy a Proton, would you? So...
No, I wouldn't. You're right. I mean, it's fucking horrific, isn't it? It's actually disgusting. Or you can have it like that and it looks pretty cool. Maybe they haven't shown the back because the back looks shit.
Probably.
Yeah, actually, I think it reminds me of a little bit of a C2.
Yeah, I was thinking that back of it.
Which obviously is relatively popular in rallying and rallycross, because in rallycross club level is basically a newer Saxo, so it's cheap and light and goes well, and you can tune the engines if you've got like 10 grand into a Super 1600 engine pretty well. So yeah, there you go. How to make a shit car look awesome, built into a rally car.
Yeah. So I've got a couple of bits then. So the start-finish rate straight at Silverstone has been renamed.
Oh, I heard about this, I think.
It's been renamed as the Hamilton Straight.
Which is lovely.
Very fitting.
Yes.
Is that cool?
Yeah, man. I'd not gonna lie, if I was Hamilton, I'd be a bit buzzing over that.
Yeah.
Until somebody wins 8, British guy wins 8 titles, and then they might change it. So he better not be a mentor to Russell Eddy, really, just in case.
So, what else have I got?
What else have I got? Not a lot.
So, Drive Nation again. You know.
Oh, we love a bit of Drive Nation, mate.
They're good stuff.
Tax weight, not emissions. That is a very interesting. That is interesting.
So apparently France has a system where they do it based on weight, I think. If I read this right, if I read it right. So, CO2 tax on petrol and diesel cars called the malus may soon make certain kinds of car entirely unsaleable over there.
Okay.
French cars themselves tend to be quite small, and the industry has been swift to
Okay,
adopt
yes.
electric cars.
In all fairness with France as well, whenever I used to go over there, you know, when my dad paid for shit when I was young, before I had to pay for stuff when I was poor, they do just have French cars everywhere. French hatchbacks are fucking everywhere.
Yeah, they're all. It's all small stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, as you can see, next year it starts at €50 for 130 gram per km. What's that mean? I don't know. But that is a steep rise.
Yeah.
Oh, that's your CO2 emissions, isn't it? Yeah.
So basically, if you're going to be on electric hybrid,
you won't have to pay a lot.
Right, yeah, but how are the emissions measured? Because a small engine can create large emissions because the catalytic converter cannot warm up. Hence why Porsche was saying small engines are fucking dead, or the small turbo engines are dead because they can't get the emissions down. I'm gonna have to research that shit.
Yeah. So that's an interesting thing to think about.
It is.
Obviously, if they did tax based on weight, I'd save like so much money.
We would in the Fiesta, probably not in the
Subaru.
Subaru.
As well.
Why is it light?
They're both light,
Subaru
relatively
looks
speaking.
Oh yeah, I mean, so the Subaru looks wide, but I suppose it's
still relatively light, really.
Slender. Well, that'd be fucked, wouldn't it?
Yes.
That's a huge bastard of a daily.
So that's
Having said that, when Fee's Mobility next comes up, we'll probably be on a hybrid anyway because, you know.
Yeah.
Things.
Porsche said they're coming back to Le Mans, which
I
think I might have touched on last week.
Are we going to do a Le Mans one? Yeah, I think we need to.
Yes.
There's two things we need to do, mate. I need to drive the ring.
Yep.
Have you done that yet?
No.
Good. Because I'm going with you. And we need to do Le Mans.
Yep.
I'll put my earphone out so I can't hear you.
So, obviously Porsche won a while back.
Yeah, man.
I think. Pretty sure. Could be wrong.
They fucking will have done at some point, man.
I'm sure. I just guessed looking at that picture they've won. But...
Well, they look pretty happy, don't they?
Yeah. It's a really nice car, though. I think all Le Mans cars look really nice.
Yeah, because they kind of take them to being extreme, but like good extreme, whatever that actually means.
You just have to look good for aero, don't they? So.
Yes. Which is very, very nice.
That's pretty much it. Some ExtremeE stuff, if you want to touch on that.
I could do, if you'd like.
Yes.
So I will, but I didn't bother getting any of it up. Well, there's a couple of ExtremeE things, isn't there? So
yeah, a couple teams have announced the drivers.
Let me share this thing right here. So basically, we have got, and I reckon, the best looking of the cars so far. I'm going to put it out there. I'm slightly.
It is. It's purple. It's number 54.
Because I like purple, but it is the man, the myth, the legend that is Lewis Hamilton's team.
Yes.
And I think that is fucking cool. So if you look at Team X44, I mean, he's got a fucking alright driver, hasn't he? Not gonna lie, he's a bit handy in a car. If you don't know who he is, don't know why you're watching this channel. He's yeah, there you go, 9-time world rally fucking champion. He's absolute excellent, and yeah, I mean, it just looks fucking brilliant, doesn't it? Let's face it, it looks sick.
Why?
I can't fucking remember, mate. I'm not gonna lie.
If you go back, it did say.
3.4. Is that her?
Down a picture.
Down the picture. Oh yeah, there she is. That was a bone. Do you want to pronounce it?
But
Christina. I can pronounce the first name. There you go.
Gutierrez.
Shall we have a look at the loss?
One for the Spanish speakers there.
Spanish. I see. Oh, she's a dentist as well. Oh, cool.
Well, that's an interesting change in career, isn't it?
Well, she probably does that to fund her shit, like we do, but unsuccessfully don't make lots of money to fund our rallying and rallycross careers, which are currently zero. Yeah, awesome.
She's finished Dakar Rally 4 times, so that's
which is fucking impressive.
Yeah,
if I'm being honest. If you could just finish in the Dakar, doesn't matter if you come like last. It is impressive. Yeah. We're not going to touch on Dakar too much because we'll do a bit of something on it, I think, with it coming up, but very impressive. And also, so yeah, you've got Hamilton's done one, got epic drivers in for that, and then also we have got. So this is the Hispanio something or other fucking Excite team, which again, really nice bit of kit. Anybody in Rallycross will know Excite is owned by this man, Ollie Bennett, who is also going to be racing in.
I honestly did not expect him to look like that.
Yeah, and he's from down south somewhere, and a bit of southern accent and shit.
I don't know. I just expected him to be this little kid or something.
Well, yeah. I'll tell you a funny thing about Ollie Bennett, because one of my favourite meme pages, the Double Joker, he's blocked him because they rip shit out of him constantly, to be fair. Yeah. But quite frankly, if you're racing driving, you can't have somebody rip shit out of you. It's going to happen.
Yep.
It's not necessarily a bad thing. Like, if I got ripped shit out of like by fucking Double Joker, I'd be like, holy shit, I'm actually making something of myself here.
Yeah.
That's cool.
True.
So yeah, Ollie Bennett. I mean, you know, he's a good driver. Obviously, he's been able to get his World Rallycross license. I mean, it's fucking loaded from the energy drinks company, which I don't even know if they're any good because I've never had one. I might have to. This lass is a bit handy. Christina.
It's a bit handy.
She is.
Christina.
Yeah, she's another. Yeah, man. There we go. So she is another rallying off-road driver based out of LA, I think. Yeah, LA there. I don't actually know her full credentials other than
she drives on off-road.
She drives off-road cars fairly quickly.
That's all you need. Rally and off-road driver.
Yeah, man. And like Porsches and shit.
Yeah.
She likes Porsche, as you can say. So fair play to her.
I'm going to have to follow her. Seen some nice pictures there.
Do you need me to edit that out?
No.
Fair enough. Sheree, give him a slap.
Listen to all of this.
That's why we've only got like a 2-minute retention, because people just click on it for the support and then just go off. So yeah, but no, it's just so many like really high level drivers coming onto ExtremeE that I'm really excited about it. And they've got some really cool sort of places to go into that we've never really kind of seen before. And I'm quite excited for it, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm kind of getting quite into the look of the car as well.
Yeah, it's something a bit different, isn't it?
I mean, it's got that sort of Dakar vibe. I mean, you got fucking. Do we even put out the Johann's on there now?
No, if you go up a bit though, I think it shows like all the announced drivers.
All these guys so far. So we've got Ekstrom, Rallycross, Hansen, Rallycross. I'm gonna guess she's done rallying and off-road because all these lasses appear to be. The fucking legend. Chadwick. Obviously, she's a bit fucking handy in a week behind a car, isn't she?
Yeah.
So yeah, What I'm finding interesting though, there's quite a few rallycross drivers who aren't known for their long stints behind the wheel of a car.
Yeah.
Because your max race is like 6 fucking laps. But then it is frantic and mental. So, fair play. So, anyway, we'll try and have a bit of a look at the car, I think. Once the future. And then another thing I have, good sir, is that if you are a fucking legend, Olsberg, which is Andreas Mikkelson's company, one of the most successful rallycross team in the world, are looking for new employees.
Oh.
So if you know SolidWorks, I know basics because I'm learning. And in fact, shall we? Let's put some sound on, and then we can show what it is that I'm not actually going to apply for because I don't live in Sweden, which is a considerable issue.
Well, that's your issue.
Do we have sound? I don't have sound.
Sport evolution.
There you go.
We are now looking for a new team member that knows CAD and everything around it. Professional or very experienced doesn't really matter. As long as you're into motorsport, no SolidWorks, please contact us.
So there we go. So there's a couple of issues I've got with it. One is that I know of SolidWorks and I'm learning it, not for motorsport-based purposes, but for stainless steel building, making support component purposes. I also don't have education in motorsport fabrication or development. Minor details, and they do want you to sort of be local-ish to the HQ and be able to travel. So I don't live in Sweden, and obviously I'm a carer as well as working.
I'm pretty sure they can just get you on jet at 8 o'clock every morning.
Mate. I mean, a man of my fucking caliber and skill and professionalism, all things that I've never been told, I think I might apply.
Yeah, why not?
So if anybody's
just not respond.
Probably be the second one, yes.
Yep, I don't even guess,
but yeah, if you fancy driving for one of the most awesome teams out there, really, in rally and rallycross, just not really going to get the job, are you? So there you go. That's about all I've got, mate.
Same.
So yeah, it's all good, isn't it?
Top Gear website, but there's nothing that really took my fancy.
Yeah, there was some stuff on like Autocar and that, but it's just some shit about Brexit. Can't be fucking arsed, man. It's been going on for 10 years or something. Obviously not 10 years, but however fucking long, I'm bored of that shit.
620 brake horsepower German police spec BMW 8 Series.
Yes, didn't I send you that actually? I meant to do that.
Sure
have you read it though?
No.
It's not actually a police car.
Oh, well.
It's a publicity stunt.
Oh, well, I'm not interested anymore.
Yeah, it sounds like holy shit. Like I'm assuming Autobahns chasing down fucking supercars. Sick. No, it's a publicity stunt.
Should we talk about Gymkhana?
Yes, mate. Yeah. Yeah. I was getting excited about the fact that Formula G is coming back, and there's also going to be Gymkhana Grid next year. But you mean Gymkhana 10?
Yeah.
11, even. So by now, I'm sure everybody's seen it. Pop the old opinion down what you thought. Do you want to go first and crush everybody's dreams?
Yeah, I don't think it'll look great.
That's exactly what I knew that was coming. I mean, hang on,
it'll never become block.
No, there is one thing that I found about it, right? And that is Travis Pastrana looks fucking scared constantly. Now, don't get me wrong. It's understandable because he's in that fucking mental car. But he does nonetheless look
Do
scared all
crazy.
the fucking
He does
time.
do crazy shit all the
He
time.
do, I mean, this is it, innit? He does do mad shit fucking constantly. So fair play to him. Like, I mean, I love it, but
Yeah, pretty much.
there you go. Just thought I'd share that.
I mean, there were some pretty good bits in it.
Yeah, some really cool bits. I mean, you know, obviously stuff like this is all very. What I did like was the jump that he hit at about 145 fucking mile an hour or something, which I thought would have been on it, but it's not. I mean, that was quite cool.
Yeah, if you go through pictures.
But then it's like,
there's only 3.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure at one point
Are they selling that?
drifting the new BRZ around.
Yes, you're right. Because I thought it was. I thought it was a fucking A90 Supra one. Is it that one? Is that one in it? Yeah,
there
man.
You go.
So I don't know if I can zoom in. There you go, Subaru Motorsport USA, which I thought was quite cool because they probably got paid lots of money for that shit or some funding for that thing. I don't know, maybe. Although I assume Travis Pastrana is actually sponsored by Subaru because everything he's in is a Subaru, isn't it? Basically. I mean, it was cool. It's a very difficult thing, I think, as well, because obviously Ken Block's done mental shit. And obviously season 10 was pretty mad.
Yeah.
Because, well, he did 10 different fucking ones, didn't he? He had, like, well, Olsberg and shit and all sorts of cool stuff. I think if you weren't basing off the rest of the Ken Block stuff, you'd be like, that's pretty fucking cool. Like, he's just doing mad shit in a mad car. So I think he wasn't ever going to come out of it winning. But I am excited to see what they do because they have to ramp up the stakes. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, there were things there like he got to do in his own town, putting the back wheel off the side. You know, it's kind of reminiscent of the Gymkhana,
Yep.
the Chinese one.
No, it was the Pikes Peak one.
Was it Pikes? Sorry, Pikes Peak. You're right. Where he put the, you know, like fucking back die
off the hill on the fucking Evo car.
Fucking mad shit. I so badly want one of Larry Chan's fucking sign print to that.
£96 sign dollars.
I ain't got that money for a fucking
I
print.
want one, but for this wall.
Yeah, I really want one, but I don't have that much money to spend on a fucking print, so I ain't getting one. But very cool. So you could see a lot of the things they were putting in there. I think, you know, were like hints at obviously things get blocks done. It'll be cool to see how they keep it going. They're gonna have to step it up somehow. I don't know what, and I'm glad I'm not having to come up with it.
Yep.
I can see why Ken probably wanted to stop on the 10 years or the 10th one because other than killing himself, I don't know what more he can do.
Yeah, I think that was a good way for him to finish as well.
I think he did perfect, and he's certainly going to be remembered.
Yeah, I have just seen something else.
Oh,
so AMG Project 1.
Oh.
So Lewis says this car is absolutely unique.
Well,
I mean, it does look pretty damn cool.
Holy shit. Dude, that's some mad. That is mad.
I'd say that's cool as shit.
Isn't it?
So
Formula One engined hypercar. Holy shit. Excuse me.
So it'll have over 1,000 brake horsepower, of course, and 11,000 RPM.
We'll pop down to the showroom and try and do a test drive, yeah?
Yeah.
Fit for the channel.
So they intentionally kept below the F1 speed limit, so you can actually use it.
Yeah, because the first thing I think about when I've got 1,000 horsepower fucking hypercar is that I'm going to drive it normally on a road.
Yeah, you're not going to drive that on roads, are you?
Where can you?
No,
Am I going to be dead or in prison real fucking quick? You've gone. Well, that was short-lived, wasn't it? He's fucking gone. So you with me? The thing is, I don't think he has cats to walk in his computer to turn it off like I did in our last episode. And I've been having to stop this bastard all day doing. Oh, he's back. He's back. He's here. He's back.
I closed the wrong internet tab.
Well, I was just saying that you've got no excuse because you don't have cats trying to sabotage you.
No, that was just me sabotaging.
It's just yourself. At least I get sabotaged by my O'Malley. Which, in case people are interested, two are the cones of shame on him because he's doing it again, folks. There isn't, but if there's any fucking vets or like, I don't know, cat psychologists.
Cat psychologists?
Fucking something, mate, because I don't know what to do. But I mean, he's a happy cat. All he does is purr, for fuck's sake, and he's got a bit of chub on him.
You can usually hear him purring, to be fair.
Yeah.
Not today.
I mean, he's a happy cat. I just don't know what's this weird anxiety thing he's got. I don't know how to fix it. Other than constantly giving fucking steroids. That, whatever they go, begin with P. That seems to fix it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm talking about you, mate.
I think we'll end it there, though.
I think that's it. So, everybody have a wonderful rest of your weekend.
Yes.
Tell us what you thought of Gymkhana 11. I was going to say 10 again. If you've listened this far, you won't have done because
this one were even longer.
YouTube tells us you don't. I mean, you don't anyway because it's like probably just me. I was going to say my mum. Mum was fucking dead. Weird.
Oh,
weird vibe.
Yeah.
Me, my missus, you, your missus.
Sometimes my dad watches them.
Well, that's nice. Hi, Andrew, Dad, if you're watching.
It's called Paul.
Hi, Paul. This is the thing, right? People's like parents on, and I've like since you were young, and fucking driving around in my little Focus on my fucking handbrake with my McDonald's trays underneath it. You see your mate's parents, and you still just call them like their dad or mum or miss. I still do it now. I'm 30, nearly 35. Just a bit. So hi, Andrew, Dad. Hope you're all right.
Yeah.
Did a little cry about your cozzy.
We'll end it there, though.
Yeah, man.
Goodbye.
Peace, everyone.
Thanks for coming.
Have fun.
If you got this far.
If you got this far, it'll be impressive. Fuck YouTube algorithms and analytics.
Fuck the system.
Exactly, my man. You all right, Molly? I think Molly's saying goodbye. I'm saying goodbye. Cheerio, everyone. Much love.
Cheerio.
There you go.